You may recognize the Sideways Inn from a certain iconic film that was shot in the Santa Ynez Valley a few years ago. It recently had an amazing remodel, and I'm looking forward to talking with General Manager Matt Bernard about what this property has to offer to visitors. Matt, thank you so much for having us out to the Sideways Inn in Buellton.
Of course, happy to have you here. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, tell us about this really gorgeous property.
Yeah, so this is really our flagship property within Highway West for our hotel portfolio. We acquired it in 2016, so we've had it coming up on 4 years now. It was previously the Days Inn with its pretty memorable windmill, and that's how most people know us in the valley. And it's undergone a total renovation, top to bottom, all 112 guest rooms, the on-site bar, everything has been completely redone.
Yeah, everything looks updated, it's modern, it's sleek. You really feel comfortable being here.
We do, and that was really the point. You know, it's design driven, but we wanted it to feel comfortable, and we like to feel we're sort of this hidden gem within the valley that people don't really know us right off the side of the highway, but you come in, you're comfortable, you never have to leave because everything you want is right here.
And you really can't tell you're right off the freeway, and Buellton is really the gateway to the Santa Ynez Valley. So a lot of folks have been traveling through Buellton for many, many years, and so it's a great start off to spend several days in the Santa Ynez Valley. How many rooms do you have here?
112.
112, and are there different categories of rooms?
There are. So we have our standard rooms, which are sort of our entry point, and then we go all the way up to our king premiums, which are one-bedroom suites, and everything in between. Some of our rooms have outdoor space with either a balcony or a patio, so you can sit outside with a glass of wine, enjoy the nice Buellton evening. We've got a couple of fire pits scattered throughout the property, so really creates this great environment, especially at night as everyone's winding down from a day of wine tasting, just to settle in and get cozy.
Wine tasting, that brings up something that there was a movie a few years ago that was filmed in the area that was a rather big hit, and it continues to thrive. And I'll leave that to you for you to figure that out. What kind of things do people do in Buellton? What kind of folks stay here, and what can they do?
Sure, so we get a whole range of folks. So obviously we get people coming up and down the coast to go wine tasting, but of course the valley itself has so many other hidden gems, whether they're visiting the ostrich farm or they want to go down to Industrial Way to try new restaurants and distilleries. And we get a lot of wedding parties that come in. You know, there's not much better place than the valley to have a wedding. So on the weekends especially, a lot of families that are traveling, and a lot of international guests too, whether they're coming from Asia or from Europe to come and visit Solvang and travel the California coast. It really kind of runs the gamut, and I love that our property welcomes all of those people. We're not designated as one type of guest. It's really a comfortable space for everyone.
And tell us about some of the amenities.
We used to have your very traditional hotel buffet breakfast room, and you would go in your pajamas and it's 20 other people and not a very comfortable experience. So we sort of rethought, how can we do this to make it more convenient? And we came up with this knock and drop concept. So you fill out a menu similar to room service like you would at any hotel. You indicate the time frame you want it delivered, and then the next morning someone comes by. It's a very simple knock on your door. Everything comes nicely packaged and it's hanging on your doorknob. So whether you want to enjoy breakfast in your guest room, like a lot of our travelers, they're heading off either to go into the valley to wine taste or off to their next adventure, and it's all portable, so it makes it very convenient.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very innovative.
It is, and it's fun to deliver too. When we first launched it at 6 in the morning, you know, going around the property, getting that sense of it, it's just a phenomenal experience, and that added level for our guests, because it is included as a part of your room rate. It's not anything extra you pay for. It's just that added included amenity.
That's fun, and I'm sure it's fun for the kids too to open that door
absolutely.
And see the food out there. And you have a lounge on the property?
We do. So our Sideways Lounge used to be the clubhouse bar. Very different vibe then. It has, again, gone under a total transformation.
Very different.
Very different. And in my mind, it's one of the finest watering holes in all of the valley.
Yes.
You know, you walk in, you wouldn't necessarily know you're in Buellton.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, that's great. And it's a full bar.
Full bar. We do have food as well. Yeah. So it's a comfortable spot that you can show up and coast all day. Sundays, you know, we carry all the football games and do wing specials, so it really kind of runs the gamut of what you can get in there.
And so besides the actual on-site amenities, you also work with a neighboring property?
We do. So our sister property, the Flying Flags RV Resort, is connected here to Sideways Inn, and so our guests have access to all of the amenities of Flying Flags as well. So that's multiple swimming pools, bocce ball courts, basketball courts. There's an on-site cafe that hotel guests get a discount, a general store with anything and everything you could imagine. So what I love about this property is you get the very traditional hotel feel, but you have all of the amenities of of a resort included with it, and you don't find that in a lot of other places.
That's fantastic. Anything else that we're missing that you'd like to tell us?
We just love being here. You know, we're so convenient. We're the great spot to really launch your destination trip in the valley, right off the highway, easy walking distance to a lot of things, and it's just really a very special place.
Terrific. How can we find out more about the Sideways Inn?
Sure. So you can go to our website, sidewaysinn.com, or you can go to highwaywestvacations.com and you can explore all of our sister properties as well. We have a few others here in the valley and across the country.
Thanks again, Matt.
It's my pleasure.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here.